Well, joining me now to discuss this via Zoom from Lagos is this all-important day is the CEO Tongo Farm Enterprises, Remi Popoola. Good to have you on the news at this time.
Good evening.
Now, part of the focus of the World Food Day is to raise awareness of world hunger and poverty and, of course, inspire solutions for world change. But what's your assessment of how countries like Nigeria have worked towards pursuing this objective?
It's pleasant and it's a mixed feeling. I'll say this: we have worked hard in terms of disbursing money towards agriculture to ensure that we have food all over the country. But at the same time, we have also denied people through the incessant insecurity and a lot of challenges across. I can also say that what they are government imposed and also in the area of nature, which nobody can stop. But by and large, in terms of preparation, we are prepared. But the question is about we have issues that are locally generated by us that deny us to have access to cheap and quality food.
And talking about access to quality food, we understand we are currently experiencing a flood situation in some parts of the country, which has triggered concerns of food security. But what do you think can be done to address this challenge in the midst of worsening effects of climate change?
Like I said, our preparation is the one that is the issue. Climate change, all over the world, we've been talking about climate change for more than 10 years. But how well are we prepared for it? That's the issue entirely. We need to really sensitize, apart from the local farmers, even the government itself, they have to lead by example. Every leader in the country has to lead by example. And in terms of flood, attitude of our people to waste, throwing it all around anyhow. Then again, is that what the drainage system, the infrastructure and environmental issues has to be well coordinated by the government. Government is not doing much in that area because places like the middle belt where you have been flooded, what do they do? We need to have a lot of dams. We need to have canals in such a way that the passage of the water should not be hindered at all. But those are the challenges. Everybody must work together. Not only the government, and the people have to also be sensitized in such a way that how they manage their waste is also very important, so that we will not have crisis.
Yeah, indeed, I agree with you there. But, according to the United Nations, we understand that about 3 billion people can't afford healthy meals. And, of course, there are incidences where obesity continues to increase on a global scale. So, but what actions or steps can be taken to ensure sufficient and affordable food for all?
Well, if we are going to talk about Nigeria, number one, the insecurity has to be dealt with. Is very important. A lot of states in the north, they have people that are living in camps. They've been driven away from their villages, from their local setting. They are no more farming. A lot of young guys have turned to Okada riders because they are not farming, and that's basically insecurity issue. Then we have the other aspect, which I said earlier on, that's the nature, which has something to do with the rain. We can't stop the rain. And this climate change we are talking about, we should understand that the rainy season is shifting gradually. And the forest too has also to be managed in such a way that we don't lose some things that should hold our water and keep our water from flowing anyhow. And it's also very critical that we need to work on that. So to make food sufficient in the country, we have to go back and strategize. Strategize in the area that, the government has to be alert and ready to do that aspect which they need to do, right? And also the people have to go back to the farm so that the population is increasing every day. And since we are increasing every day, we need to ensure that we prepare ahead, and avoid crisis that is coming.
All right, and that's a fine place to leave it. CEO, Tongo Farm Enterprises, Remi Popoola, it's a pleasure to have your thoughts on the news at 10 tonight.
Thank you.